Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is Nighthall, episode number 65, and today, at least in the beginning, we're going to take some time to work on our military. You can see my metal armor has no items under the uniform list, and that is because we're going to do this the right way and max everything out. I'm gonna completely micromanage this, okay? So what I've done is I've gone to the Dwarf Fortress wiki. I'm just going to slide this over so you guys can see it actually. If you go to the armor page, and you can see it over here, right there's the address, right? It's just basically the armor for the current version. And you go down, it'll tell you kind of what the different armor levels are, and they'll break everything down for you. What's interesting though is if you keep going down, you get to types of protection, headgear, upper body, all this type of stuff. And this is where I'm going to kind of start maxing everything out. The way it works, there are 4 levels, I believe: under, over, armor, and cover. And they go in that order. So like an under, a good example, right, would be you put on a dress, which is under. Over top of the dress, you would put on a robe. On top of that robe, you would put your breastplate. And then on top of that breastplate, you would wear a cloak. Right? So there's your 4 layers of armor. Now, if you notice, you'll notice that male shirt is over. Right? So you can wear a male shirt and a breastplate. And this is quite common, right? In the medieval times, they did it all the time because the shirt gave you better coverage than the breastplate did. And we see that here. The male shirt, if you see, has a UB step of 1 and an LB step of 1. Whereas a breastplate has a UB step and an LB step of 0. Now, what these UB steps refer to, it's lower down on that page, but I'm just going to go ahead. I've already opened it over here. That is the coverage section, and it discusses it here. The higher it is, the bigger the UB step will be. I don't know how many there are. There's at least 0, 1, and then max, with 0 meaning it covers almost nothing, right? So like the breastplate having a UB step of 0 means it only covers the main torso, it doesn't cover the arms or anything else. The male shirt having a UB step of 1, it discusses 1 here, covers the upper arms and the throat. And I believe here's a good graph. Yeah, so this will show you what is covered, right? So breastplates, as you can see in the icon, only cover the middle. But chainmail, so a chainmail shirt, right, will cover all this. Now it's not max because this would be max, right? So this is like what a dress would do. So you can kind of see the coverage levels. And our objective, at least the objective I'm going to work with here, is to try and get my dwarves maximum coverage. And the advantage of doing it this way, especially when combined with Dwarf Therapist, don't accidentally scroll the mouse there, is that we can flip open Dwarf Therapist and with one glance see what we're missing and see whether or not our troops are well equipped. It will also ensure they have maximum coverage when they are properly equipped. So the step 1, if you wanted to do this, you set it to replace clothing. Good. Next, I'm going to start at the top of the list here, which starts with headgear. So I'm looking for under headgear. There are 2 options, a mask and a face veil. I have never heard of either of those. What does the S mean? S, shaped item, max 1 S per body slot. Oh, okay. Not a problem. So, in other words, I need to start making... and they can be made out of metal. So we need to start making metal masks. So let's go ahead, before we do anything else, because I'll forget. I'm going to come in here, add armor, iron. I don't see mask in this list. Maybe it's not... Maybe it is other objects? You know what? It's probably made out of adamantite. It's probably the metal that you can make it with. Do you see I don't see mask in this list, actually. I don't see mask, and I don't see veil. They also have that. Is it little cross mean that they are... It cannot be crafted by dwarves. Aha. So I can't make any under-level face stuff. I can maybe get some from... caravans or from killing people, but I can't make any. Alright, so good to know. We'll go back to our uniform setup then, since we can't make it, and we'll forget about under for face. For over, they can wear cap, turban, head veil, or headscarf. Well, let's get them to wear, and I'm looking here, permit. What does permit mean? There's probably a limit on how much they can wear. Aha, yes. If the item is to be added to a layer cover item, add the total item size on the body part. If the sum is less or the estimate value is equal, it's true. For example, a helm can be worn over 2 head veils and can fit 6 additional hoods if needed. Right. Because you can wear multiples, but our dwarves aren't going to be wearing multiples, so the permit and size shouldn't really be an issue for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to helm, caps. We will have our military wear metal caps. Now let's go ahead and make sure that's set up. Add armor, iron, cap, repeat. Go ahead and add it to our workflow. Iron, limit 5 to 7 caps. Add armor, iron, cap, repeat. Okay, so we're going to make caps for the first layer. Next layer, so that takes care of the over. The armor is going to be metal helms. So helm, material, metal. Oh, I gotta pick the helms first. There we go. Metal helms. And then there's no cover. All right. So then we move down. There was no... Yeah. So that's maximum coverage that we can get on that. Next is upper body. So for upper body, we go to armor, and we look. The best is a dress. Dress gives maximum, and I'll show you this here. Dress is the only thing, I mean, you have robe as well, but robe is over. For under, dress is the only thing that gives maximum UB step, maximum LB step, and 100% coverage. Can only be made out of cloth and leather, so we will have our military dwarves wear leather dresses. So, dresses. Material, leather dresses. Over top of the leather dress, so that was under. For over, robe is the next thing that gives a maximum UB step and maximum LB step. So we're going to go to armor, we're going to go to robe, pick it, material, leather robes. Then armor. Ooh, but you know what? I may prefer a mail shirt because it gives armor level as opposed to the leather robes. I'm going to do that. No leather robes. It will be mail shirts made out of metal. And then over top of that will be breastplates made out of metal. And then covering that will be a cloak. Armor, cloak, and the best material we can get for a cloak is leather. That takes care of upper body. Next on the list is hands. There is... Under is gloves, armor is gauntlets, and then the cover is mittens. So, we'll go to gloves. The under was what? Under was gloves. So we go down to gloves, and they can be either cloth or leather. So we'll do material, leather. In case you didn't notice, I'll bring this back over to show you. In case you didn't notice, where I'm getting that from is right here. This is what it's made out of, cloth, leather. I don't know what B and S are, but M is metal. Where's B and S? Ah, bone, shell, metal. Right. So bone, shell, or metal gauntlets. Of course, I'm just going to go with metal. Alright, so what did we do? We added our leather gloves. The next thing was leather gauntlets. Gloves, gauntlets. I don't know why I said leather. I want metal gauntlets. You can't even make leather gauntlets. Metal gauntlets. And then lastly will be mittens. And we want leather mittens. Material, mittens, leather. That takes care of hands. Now we move on to lower body. Lower body under. We have 3 options: loincloths, thongs, or brays. Brays we can't make, loincloths we can't make, and thongs we can't make. So it looks like our dwarves are not going to get to wear underwear. Over would be skirts, which we can't make, or trousers, which we can. So we will want them to wear trousers. Let's go ahead and... Oh, where's lower body? It must be under armor? No. Boots? Oh, this is interesting. Maybe you can't assign lower body clothing. Dwarf Fortress, trousers, uniform. I don't know where it would be. Where would trousers be? It's not under armor. Or is it and I just missed it? Foreign. You see trousers? Trousers is definitely not in that list. Oh, it would be under legs. Obviously, trousers would be under legs. What is wrong with me? I'm a clown. Trousers. There we go. And trousers can be made out of cloth or leather. Obviously, for maximum coverage, I want leather. So leather trousers, that's over. Armor, leggings, or greaves. They can only wear one, but not the other. Greaves. Greaves provide better armor cover, so I'm going to go with greaves. So legs, greaves. Material, metal greaves. Okay. And then there's no cover for lower body. For footwear, socks. We can do socks, then shoes, then high boots. So we're going to do that. Boots. Socks. Wow, you can make leather socks. Cool. Ooh. Are you sure? This does not seem to think we can make leather socks. Okay, socks of any material. Alright, works for me. Then it was shoes, right? Yes, then shoes. Boots, then it would be shoes. And shoes, that can be made out of cloth or leather, so I will do leather shoes. Leather shoes, there we go. And then I wanted high boots specifically. Boots, high boots. In fact, they... Oh, right, I need to double up more of these. Material, metal. Metal. And the reason for this is because obviously they wear 2 shoes, they wear 2 boots, they wear 2 pairs of socks. I don't know if you have to... Did I add shoes to the list? I did. They're somehow not in order with each other. So leather shoes there, leather shoes here. I need more socks. Another set of socks. Okay, there we go. We have socks. I didn't do this with handwear, so let's go ahead and go to gloves again. And that was, what was it? I had leather gloves. Where are they? Leather. Why did I just say leather handwear? I didn't want handwear. Oh, I've switched uniform types. There we go. Oh, how long ago did I do that? Snap. I gotta go back to start here. I just gotta check where we were. I did cap helm. Good. Upper body, I did my dress. Over the dress, it was the mail shirt, then the breastplate, then the cloak. Then on hands, I did gloves, gauntlets, and mints. This is where I got confused. Okay. So I need extra gloves. So 2 pairs of gloves. And then I need 2 pairs of... gloves. Nope, geez. Then 2 pairs of gauntlets. And they will be metal. That's right. And then it was 2 pairs of mittens. And they will be leather. Right? Mittens have to be, yeah, cloth or leather. Okay. And then lower body, I had done trousers out of leather. Leather trousers. And then it was, yeah, greaves. Out of metal. And that was it, right? There was no... Yep, that was it for there. And then it was footwear is where we had left off. Okay, and it was... I wanted 2 pairs of socks, and socks had no material. Then it was 2 pairs of leather shoes, or I guess 1 pair of leather shoes, which is basically 2 shoes, right? So material, it would be leather and leather, there we go. Then it was high boots, and high boots, and that will be metal and metal high boots, and then there's no covering. Good, and then it was shield. I want shields out of metal. Metal shields. So we've done armor, legs, helm, gloves, boot, shield. Only thing left is weapon. It will be battle axes, and they will be oh, they have to be made out of metal, right? So any material battle axe is good. So there you go. So this is our new uniform. Right, so we're going to go now to equip. We're going to assign uniform. Going to go down to metal armor. Shift enter, use for squad. Come back to Plebes B. Shift enter, use for squad. Go to the amber axes, use for squad. Go to the holding platoon, use for squad.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Now that's really going to kind of drain. Oh, we need refined coal, do we? So. Simple fix, we need to go down to our wood burners here and turn off the hauling for them. There we go. So we can get our wood burners making our charcoal, making our ash. Now I'm thinking of setting up workflow, not so much for the charcoal. More so for the ash, right? To say, oops, wrong button. To say, make ash, workflow, add limit, bars of ash, range, and I want to keep, say, 50 to... When it drops below 50, make enough so that I have 100. So anytime it gets below 50, get it back up to 100. So there we go. Workflow is going to stop that right away. And because I have so many of these guys, I really don't need that many. What I'm going to do is just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. The rest can all have their hauling labors back. I hadn't considered that I don't need that much ash. I didn't realize I had 300 plus ash lying around. Okay. And that, of course, is because my potash maker is probably not doing anything at all. Make potash from ash. Yeah, so let me see. What's my potasher doing? Let's just set him to just do potash. And let's have him actually do it. Just do nothing but make potash, buddy. That's your whole life now. And the beauty of potash is it can be used to fertilize. How much potash do I have? If we go into our stocks, I'm looking for powder, I believe. I don't see it there. Actually, it might be bars. Potash might be bars. Search potash. We have copious amounts of potash. So what we can do then is if we go here, F, fertilize. 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 Oh, I think I have to do this for every season, don't I? Each season is a separate thing. A, B, C. Oh no, you just need to fertilize it once. Good. Now I was curious. What am I? I'm making blood amaranths, ratweed, rice plants, cassavas. Blood amaranths, cassavas, fisherberries, longwood grass. I should probably be making cotton plants here. This episode I've already done a lot of tinkering with uniforms, so I'm not going to tinker with that, but make a mental note that we are going to re-evaluate our farms. Probably not the next episode, probably the episode after. I'll give you a break from the tediousness that is setting up uniforms and setting up farms. But it is definitely going to have to get done, right? So, where did I end up? There we go. And if you recall, we did remove someone from their bed, right? There he is. It's this guy. You can have his... Oh, crap. I'm hoping... Did we take that guy off this bed? No. So that spear dude still has a bed. You know what? Free that. I don't need him. I don't need him to be out of order. Jeez, that would be horrible. I wouldn't know what the heck to do with myself. Oh, you know what? There's probably a baby that had it, right? And then the baby died. That's probably what happened there. Alright, so we're doing smoothing. And we are building floors. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
No.
Smoothing and floors. Oh, and the walls are going in. Good. So you can see as all the dwarves go and pick up the uniform parts I told them to wear, they've dropped a lot of the old useless uniform parts. But you can also see that production is kicking into high gear now because all the metal stuff is being taken. Ooh. Someone injured? Just someone going to the hospital there. I don't know if you noticed it. There was two people, and I wasn't sure if one was carrying the other. It looks like they weren't. They walked in and then they walked out. Two of them walked in the hospital together and walked out. Fair enough. So we should get working. We should get working here on coal. I'm hoping. Right? It's active, and that one is not. But I do have a fair number of wood burners with no other tasks, so they should get to it eventually. By eventually, I mean fairly quickly. Wow, I obviously haven't done this for a while. There are a lot of trees. Look at them all over the place. Oh, smokes! It is spring too, though, I suppose. That is the season for growing. Man alive, there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of trees. Alright, that's good. We're good. We're all set. Wall, last little wall snick is going in there. Good. They can resume now working on the floors. Ah, and the miners are finally getting here to mine. Does that mean you finished the smoothing? You have indeed. Oh, that's excellent. That is very excellent. Alright, yes. Up here. Show me digging. Dig like you've never dug before. I'm actually tempted to remove these little pieces as well so the walls don't look funny, but it'll all get fixed once they start clearing out that inside part. And speaking of which, that was so silly of me because there will not be designates End. Ends remove construction. Right, there'll be no door. This is where the doorway into this room is going to be, so this should be open and available. And using that, they'll clear all this out. Do I really want to do that, though? Yeah, that's fine. So that'll be the way in there. Good. Okay. Resuming production. There's just clothes littering the place now that I've actually got them in, like, proper uniforms that take care of all of their required coverage protection needs. I sound like a salesman there. A really confused salesman. Like a salesman, it was his first day on the job. Alright. It's really taking that guy a while to take that wall down. I think it's open space underneath too, so I'm going to have to build a floor once he's taken it down. Hopefully no one falls through it. Floor will go right here. Wall will go here. Wood, yep. Good. Good. Walls to go in, they're almost done. There we go. So let's go ahead and get working on the next level down then, shall we? Oh. Just gotta undesignate all of my pillars. There we go. Get to channeling. All right. We haven't hit summer yet, have we? No, it's late spring. Summer will be here soon. Downsides: summer may bring some attackers with them. Plus side: summer may bring more dwarven caravans. And I'm just... yeah. Right, 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, that's good. What about this way? That's good. Alright. I'm going to carve the path to my fort. Cut down all these trees. Woodcutter. No, I'm sorry, I call you a lumber dwarf. That's right. The noble profession of lumberjacking. So we should get out here and start cutting down a lot of these trees. Good, good, good. Animal inaccessible. It's unfortunate, but we can have it. Oh, did they cancel a floor here and I didn't see it? Nope, there's just a seed on top of the floor then, I guess. Yeah. Interesting place for seeds to end up. Somebody eating, standing over that section or something? No, I don't really know what happened there. Okay, look at that. More people putting on equipment. We need more leather. We definitely need more leather. Yeah, wow, look at this. It's always amazing when they build things quickly, because I'm so used to them not. But I'm not used to forts being around this long. I'm used to being dead by now, so it's kind of a miracle to me that I'm still here.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Okay, you can't pen past your large animal. Okay. Need more refined coal. Come on there, woodburners. What are you doing? Why is only what are you wood burning? Oh, the other one's starting to do it. Good. Good. Okay, nobody is unhappy, as you can see. Most of our people are content. Can we say that? I was going to say most are ecstatic, and I can say that. We have 47 who are not ecstatic and 67 who aren't. Ah, come on, guys, make some refined coal. That is what is being made here, right? Is refined coal. You are making coal? Yeah, you're making charcoal. Good. Is there not charcoal here? No, we have empty bins. Oh, there's charcoal there. Alright, that's fine. Actually, that's another wood burner in the middle too, isn't it? It is. Add new task. Make charcoal, repeat. There we go, let's get another one working. Let's get more of them going. I bet you all that mining and stuff is done. Oh, no, it's not. I suppose that makes sense. They did sort of just start. Oh, my noblemen happy they are. What is this latest thing? Earrings, right. Can't export earrings. Oh, all the... Oh, no, I was going to say, look, all the clothes have been moved out of these rooms. But then you go down a level and you're like, oh, nope, there they are. Here are all the rotten clothes. Wonder why they're not getting moved to the dump. It's still there. It's still a garbage dump. Okay, so we apparently have enough tunics. So let's take a look now at our military dwarves and see what type of equipment they've put on. They're missing a bunch, but that is to be expected. Let's check our captains as a good example here. Yeah, we're missing leather gloves. Oh, am I making leather gloves? Leather gloves I'm making, yes. Metal gauntlets I'm making. I'm pretty sure all of those I am making. But I'll look into it. I'll make sure that those things are all queued up for production. If not, I'll make note of which ones are not. And we can go ahead and set them up in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.